This tutorial will demonstrate the Sculpt brush in Artisan. Once you activate the tool, your mouse will change. As you can see, the circle represents the radius of the brush, and the arrow represents the strength of the displacement. To adjust the radius, you can tap the left and right arrow keys, left to decrease, right to increase. You can also punch in a value in the VCB, 8 feet for example. The strength can also be input into the VCB. All you have to do is make sure you add the letter S after your numeric input. So here I'll change it to 3 feet, add an S, enter. Also, by holding the arrow keys and dragging your mouse up and down, use another way to control. Here I'm holding the left arrow key down and dragging to control the radius. Here I'm holding the up arrow key or down arrow key and dragging up and down, and you can see how the strength changes as I'm doing that. And if you keep dragging down, it'll change to downward displacement. To flip the displacement or change the vector of the displacement, just hit the up and down arrow keys at the same time. There's a few different modes for the Sculpt brush. You can cycle through them with the Tab key. Here you can see the status bar is updating to show you what mode you're currently in. The modes are Sculpt, Smooth, Pinch, Inflate, and Flatten. Just show you what the different modes do. Sculpt mode basically just does a typical displacement, as you can see here, up or down depending on your displacement vector that you've set. Smooth mode averages the positions of the vertices and smooths out the mesh. Pinch mode draws the vertices towards the center of the brush. And if I flip that direction, it spreads instead of draws toward, and it pushes it outwards. Inflate displaces the vertices along their normal. Now here I'm changing the Sculpt mode with the context menu, which is actually the most efficient way to do it. And flattening does exactly what you would expect it to do. And that's an overview of the Sculpt brush.